Hello and welcome. My name is Savannah. Thank you so much for being here. Today I will be guiding you through Vinyasa flow. This will be a faster paced flow, but please remember to take breaks whenever you need to. I hope this class feels good in your body. When you are ready, you can meet me at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Standing, facing the front of your space, palms facing forward, grounding down through your feet, reaching the crown of your head up. Take a big breath in here, reach your arms up. Exhale to fold right down over the legs, plant the hands down towards the ground, drop the head down towards the earth. Place your hands onto your shins, reach your heart forward, find a nice halfway lift. Breathe in here. And exhale to fold down. Inhale, come all the way up. Tall mountain. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come onto the shins. Reach your heart forward. Exhale to fold down. Once again, inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale to fold the upper body down over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, reach that heart forward. Exhale to fold. Once more, just like that. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands down, step both feet back into plank. Spreading all 10 fingers nice and far apart. Take it back to your downward facing dog. Grounding down through the feet and the hands. Gaze back to your feet at the back of your mat. Look forward now to your hands, top of the mat, and make your way to the top. Feet will meet your hands. Nice halfway lift, hands come onto the shins, reach your heart forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Sun salutations A to warm up. Hands come down through the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold down over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come onto the shins. Nice long back. Plant your hands down, step both feet back to plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Lift your heart up. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, come into plank. And exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. Look forward to your hands. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold down over your legs. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach up. Exhale, hands together through heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold right back down over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands down. Step both feet back of the mat, plank pose. Lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck the toes. Peel your heart up. As you inhale and as you exhale, lower your chest back down to the earth. Tuck your toes under. Lift yourself up into your plank on your inhale. And as you exhale, take your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Look forward to your hands. Make your way to the top of your mat. Your feet will meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold down over your legs. Come all the way up to stand. Inhale. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold down over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen out through the back body. Plant your hands down. Exhale, step it back to plank. Lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes under. Inhale up into plank pose. Exhale, take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. From here, step your right foot up. to the outside of your right hand, top of your mat. You're in a lizard lunge. The back knee is lifted. Step the left foot up to the outside of your left hand. Bring your hands together at heart center or reach your arms up alongside the ears. Good. From here, place your hands down. Step the left foot back of the mat. Lizard lunge with the right foot forward. Step back to plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Reach your arms out into a T. And when you are ready, lift everything up off of the ground. Take one more breath here. Lower down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Lift yourself up into plank. Back into downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, top of your mat. Lizard lunge. Same flow here now on the other side. Step your right foot forward to the outside of the right hand. Sit the hips nice and low, hands together at heart center, or arms can reach up overhead. Good. Plant the hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back of the mat, so you're in this lizard lunge once again. Step the left foot back to plank, grounding down into the hands. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift everything up off of the ground. As you exhale, stay here. Stay here for one more breath. Lower everything down. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Lift yourself up into plank or tabletop, and then back into your downward facing dog. Right foot will step forward to the outside of the hands. Left foot will step up as well. You're in a squat. Sit the hips low. Hands can be at heart center, or you can reach the arms up overhead. Hands can come down to the mat. Step the left foot back. Right knee is directly over top of the right ankle. And then step the right foot back. You're in plank. Lower yourself all the way down to the belly. Bring one hand over top of the other. Rest your forehead down onto your hands. When you're ready, lift your head, your arms, and your chest up, keeping the forehead attached to your hands. Exhale to lower down. 4 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Fingers spread nice and far apart. Make your way back into your downward facing dog. Coming through tabletop or plank. Left foot will step up to the outside of the hands. Left knee is directly over top of the left ankle. Right foot will step up to the outside of the hands as well. Hands together at heart center, or arms can reach up. Can you sit the hips a little bit deeper towards the ground? Hands come down. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back and lower all the way down to the earth. From here, arms go out into a T. Inhale, lift everything up off of the ground. As you exhale, stay right where you are. We'll be here for another complete cycle of breath. Lower everything down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Make your way up into plank or tabletop. And then back to downward facing dog as you exhale. From here, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Lower your right knee, your back knee down to the ground. You can untuck the toes, reach your arms up overhead. Ground down through your right knee, the top of the right foot, as well as the left foot. Reach your right arm forward and your left arm back, coming into a nice open twist. If you would like to, you can start to look towards the left hand, towards the back of your space. Make your way back towards center, arms reach up. Bring your hands down to the mat to frame your foot. Tuck your right toes under, lift up your right knee. Bring your hands together at your heart center and hover your chest just over your left thigh. Continue to reach your heart forward. Good. Right hand will come down to the inside of the left foot. Left arm will reach up. Open yourself up towards the left side of the room. If you would like to, you can gaze towards the left fingers. Left hand will come down to the mat. Left foot will step back to plank. Coming into side plank with the right hand down. Bringing the left foot over top of the right. Left arm will reach up towards the sky. Can you lift the right hip up a little bit more? Feel that the left hip is stacked directly over top of the right. Left hand will come back down, plank pose, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg will lift up. Exhale, top of the mat, foot will step through in between your hands. Lower the left knee down, untuck your toes, reach your arms up. Ground down through the right foot, as well as the left knee and the top of the left foot. Begin to reach the left arm forward, and then the right arm back. If you would like to, you can start to look towards the right hand. Come back to center, reach your arms up. Bring your hands down to your mat. Tuck your left toes under, lift up your left knee. Bring your hands together at your heart center, hovering your chest just above your right thigh. Keeping both legs nice and strong and active and engaged here. Find more length through your spine. And then plant your left hand down to the inside of the right foot. Right arm will reach up as you come into your twist. Release your twist, releasing the right hand down to the mat. Step the right foot back. Stay in plank here for just a moment. And then we'll make our way into side plank with the left hand down. Bring the right foot to stack over top of the left. Right arm will reach up. Can you lift your hips up a little bit higher? Good. From here, just bring the right hand down to the mat, back in your plank pose. Reach your heart forward. And then take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here, step your left foot through in between your hands. Bring your right knee down. Come all the way up into your low lunge. Bring your hands together at heart center. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your right knee up off of the mat. Come all the way forward into your warrior three. Think about finding a nice long line from the crown of your head all the way back to the right heel. From here, come all the way up to stand. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. Bring your hands around the right knee, the right shin, and can you hug it closer in towards your chest? We'll be here for about 3 breaths. One more breath. Hands together at your heart center. Step your right foot all the way back of the mat. Hook your right elbow across your left thigh to the outside of the knee. Hands are together at heart center here. Find your twist. If you would like to, you can start to look over your left shoulder towards the back of the room. From here, gaze towards the left foot at the top of your mat and step your right foot up next to it, coming into your chair twist. Continue to twist towards the left side, maybe still looking over the left shoulder. Can you sit your hips a little bit deeper here? Come back through center, release your twist, arms will reach up overhead, sit the hips a little bit lower, and then fold down over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. One more, just like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands down, fingers spread nice and far apart. Step the feet back into your downward facing dog. Step your right foot up in between the hands, top of your mat. Lower your left knee down and come on up into your low lunge. Take one more breath here in this lunge before we move on. Bring your hands together at heart center. Tuck the left toes under, lift up the left knee, lean your chest forward, and then come up into warrior 3. So your torso, your chest, your back leg, your left leg are all parallel to the ground. If you need to have a bend in your right knee or in your left knee, you can do that. Continue to reach your heart forward, finding more length in the back body. One more breath. Start to bring your left knee towards your chest as you come on up to stand. Once you are there, bring your hands around your shin, your knee, hugging it closer towards your chest. Standing up nice and tall. Last breath here. Bring your hands back to heart center together and step the left foot back of the mat. Hook your left elbow across the right thigh to the outside of the knee, coming into your twisted lunge. Hands are together. The right knee is directly over the right ankle. Peel your heart up towards the right side of the room and maybe up towards the ceiling slightly. If you would like to, you can start to look over the right shoulder towards the back of your space slightly. From here, gaze to your right foot and step your left foot up to meet your right in your chair twist. So continue to twist yourself towards the right side of the space. Sit your hips a little bit deeper down. Release your twist, come through center in your chair. Sit the hips lower, reach the arms up. And then fold down over your legs. As you inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold down. Step the feet back. Downward facing dog. Lift those hips up and back. Step your left foot through in between your hands. Lower your right knee down, low lunge. Reach your arms up. Hands come together at heart center. Tuck your right toes under. Lift up your knee. Come into warrior three once again. From here, you can stay just like this. Or if you would like to, you can start to bend and then straighten your left knee. We'll do that about 5 times. Let's do one more. Good. From here, come on up to stand with the right knee in towards your chest, wrapping the hands around the right shin. Can you hug it a little bit closer in towards you? Good. Release the hands to the hips. Extend your leg straight out in front of you. And we'll hold right here for a couple of breaths. Make sure that you're not leaning forward or back. Shoulders are just stacked over top of the hips. Can you lift that leg up a little bit higher? Good. From here, bring your hands together at heart center. You'll cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Start to sit the hips down towards the ground. You can flex the right toes towards the right knee. And can you lift your chest up slightly? One more big breath here. With the hands at heart center, come back into your crescent lunge. Right foot will step all the way back. Hook the right elbow across the left side to the outside of the knee, coming into your twisted lunge. From here, gaze to the top of your mat. Step your right foot up to meet your left. You're still in your twist. If you would like to, you can start to look up towards the sky, maybe over your left shoulder. Good. Come back through center. Reach your arms up. And then fold down over your legs as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Once more, just like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands down to the mat. Step your feet back to downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Let's do that now on the other side. Right foot will step through. Lower your left knee down and reach your arms up, low lunge. From here, bring your hands together at heart center. Tuck your left toes under. Lift up the left knee. Come on up into your warrior three. Find your balance. Find your adjustee. Somewhere to look at to help you with your balance. From here, let's start to bend the right knee and then straighten it. If you would rather, you can stay in warrior three. Let's do 5 of these, so we'll just do a couple more. Last one here. Good. Start to bring the left knee in towards your chest. Wrapping the hands around the shin, holding on to the leg. And can you hug the knee a little bit closer in towards you? From here, bring your hands to your hips and extend your left leg straight out in front of you, making sure you're not leaning forward or back. Shoulders are directly over top of the hips. Hands together at heart center. Hook the left ankle over the right thigh and sit the hips low, standing pigeon or figure 4. Flex the left toes towards the left knee slightly just to keep everything a little bit more engaged. Make your way into crescent lunge. Step the left foot back of the mat. Find your twist, hooking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, looking wherever feels good for you. Maybe challenging your balance here by looking over the right shoulder. Good. From here, gaze forward towards the right foot, and softly, with so much control, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Stay in your twist here, in your chair pose, for just a little bit longer. You can press your hands together to deepen your twist. Release your twist, stay in chair pose, reach your arms up. Inhale here. Exhale to fold down over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. One more just like that. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold down. Plant your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Step your left foot now to the outside of your hands, top of the mat. Keep the right knee or back knee lifted up off of the mat. And if you would like to, you can move forward and back or from side to side or anything else that feels good here. From here, lower the right knee down. You can stay up on the hands, or if you would like to, you can try lowering down onto your forearms. Come back onto the hands. Tuck the right toes under, lift up the knee, and bring the knee to the outside of the left foot, coming into a seated twist from here. So you'll sit the hips down. The left foot is crossed to the outside of the right knee. You'll bring the left hand behind you, and you'll wrap the right arm around the left leg, looking towards the back of your space, over the left shoulder. Sit up nice and tall as you come into your twist. Allow each breath to be full and complete. From here, start to come back towards center and just walk your hands over towards the right on your mat. Place your hands to the top of the mat inside of the left foot. And now we're going to come back into this lizard lunge from here. So can you bring some weight into the left foot? Finding strength there as you step the right foot back of the mat, you're back in lizard lunge. And if that didn't work for you, we're just coming back into downward facing dog. So when you are ready, get there however you would like to. Downward facing dog, let's take that sequence on the other side. Right foot will step through to the outside of the hands. And for now, we'll stay lifted off of the left knee. You can start to shift your weight forward and back or from side to side, whatever feels good here. Good. From here, let's lower the left knee down. You can untuck the left toes. You can stay on the hands, or if you would like to, you can lower down onto the forearms. Come on back up onto your hands. Tuck the left toes under. Lift up the left knee. You're going to bring the left knee to the outside of the right foot as you come into your twist. Sit the hips down. You'll bring the right hand behind you. Wrap the left arm around the right leg and start to look towards the back of your space over the right shoulder. Coming into this twist, sitting up as tall as you can, finding so much length through the back body. And maybe as you hug the leg in towards your chest, you'll feel a nice stretch through the side of the right leg, through the outer hip, the glute. We're here for just a little bit longer. Good. From here, come back through center. Walk your hands over towards the left side of your mat, just finding a little counter twist. And then bring your hands to the top of your mat. Bring all of your weight to the right foot, to the right leg. We're going to try to step back into our lizard lunge from here. But if that doesn't work for you, just come back to downward facing dog however you would like. So the left foot will step back, right foot is forward, right knee above the ankle. And then when you're ready from here, right foot will step back as well, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down to your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit back into a child's pose. Your knees can be as far apart or as close together as you like. Rest your forehead down onto the mat. Arms reach out in front of you. From here, take your time to start to walk your hands towards your hips. Come to a seat with your legs out in front of you. And once you are there, just make your way down onto your back. Extend your left leg long and hug your right knee in towards your chest. Fingers can interlace around the right shin. Can you bring the left heel farther away from you, so closer towards the front of your space? Just finding a little bit more space through the left leg as the right knee comes in towards you. Allow your heart rate to slow down. Allow your breath to deepen. Extend your right leg long, and we'll do the same little stretch on the other side. Left knee will come in towards the chest. Interlace your fingers around the left shin. And perhaps you can bring the right foot even farther away from you. Bringing the heel closer towards the top of your mat. Maybe as you do that, you feel a little bit more sensation in the right hip flexor, the top of the right thigh. One more breath. Release your left leg long. Both legs go long on your mat. Arms open up next to your body as you come into your Shavasana. If it feels better for you, you can have your knees bent, planting the feet down onto the mat. If you would like some assistance with staying connected to your breath here in Shavasana, I invite you to place one hand or both hands on your belly, and here you can feel your belly rising and pressing up into your hands as you inhale, and then you'll feel it relax back down towards the earth as you exhale. Stay here in your Shavasana, enjoying these last minutes of your practice. I'll bring you back when it is time. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring some movement into your body, wiggling the fingers and toes, maybe rotating the wrists and the ankles. If it feels good, take the arms up overhead and take a big full body stretch from the fingers all the way down to the toes. Flex or point the feet. And then when you're ready, make your way over towards one side, resting there for a moment, using one arm as a pillow to rest your head on. And then using a helping hand to come all the way up to a seated position to close off our class together. Any comfortable position will work here. You can have your hands down on your lap or hands together at heart center. Lift your chin up, reach your heart up. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this class, I would really, really appreciate it if you gave it the like, if you left me a comment, if you shared this video, and if you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much for the support. It really means a lot to me. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.